Don't make me have to spell it out to you, people. I have a rather large facility based at the side of this methamphetamine factory, and I can take you inside there and you will never come out again. For the love of God, I'm going to have to kill you all. Jesus Christ, you really are feckless. My God, I think I am going to have to kill them. Oh, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, and today we're going to take a look at a methamphetamine sale for the biker business. Okay then, here we go. The first thing we need to do is to log onto our computer here and access the Open Road website. Okay, there we go. Now you can see that it's selling for $357,000, and here we go.
We selling? Huh? Okay. The buyer wants it airdropped. The product's loaded and waiting at the helipad.
Ah, jolly good. Okay then, well, it seems that we are rather fortunate on this occasion, for the sale mission which we have been furnished is in fact the one of the rather better ones, I do have to say so. This one should be achieved in around about 15 minutes, 15 to 17 minutes, something along those lines. It probably can be done faster for those who are more proficient, but it generally takes me that sort of time. Okay then, first thing we need to do is to hop in a helicopter and locate our first drop. Okay then, there we go. I think I shall go there to start with. Up and away. Okay, jolly good. Right, here we go then. Right, actually, shall I head to the one on the far left first? No, I don't think I will. I think I'll stick to the plan that I had originally envisaged. Okay then, well, the main thing to point out about this mission really is that the best way to go about it is to plot yourself a course around all of the different drops that you're going to have. You will have a series of 15, or a total of 15 I should say, in 5 separate drops. Okay, there we go with the first one. Now these 3 sets of 5 drops will be indicated by yellow markers on the map there, you can see. And as I say, rather than going around all of them individually in a sort of sporadic manner, it is best to have a quick look before you set off and plot a sort of course, the most expedient course, if you will, around the 5 different locations. Then once one has dropped off the first initial round of 5, then you simply have to return to the airfield, pick up a second helicopter and complete the mission again and again with a third. Now of course, if you have a friend or friends with you, this mission can really be very, very easy indeed. But even as a solo player, one should be able to achieve it, as I say, in round about 15 minutes, give or take. Okie dokie, right then, as you can see, we're still carrying 3 on this particular run, which means I've only dropped 2, and so we shall keep on going. Now, once one has dropped off the relative number of packages, there are a number of ways that one can choose to return to Mackenzie's airfield. The first would be to jump out of their helicopter for no reason whatsoever and get in a car and drive, or why not take a bike or perhaps walk if you're so inclined. I can assure you that it really will be an utter waste of time. One could also choose to call in some form of jet, perhaps a hydro or a pyro, and if one is far enough away from the airfield, that may make some form of sense. But to be quite frank with you, whilst you are in a helicopter, I have tried it out a number of different ways, and there really seems to be no benefit in leaving the vehicle whatsoever, so I would recommend not switching vehicle, even to a much faster pyro for instance, and just simply take the helicopter that you are in back up to the airfield. After all, by the time that you've stopped the helicopter, hopped out, got in the pyro, started it up, got it into the air, the helicopter will be well on its way, and you really don't gain any significant time. Okay then, here we go. Now, right, there's one more drop and it's way out there on the edge of the map. I did consider dropping this off first. In fact, I normally do, and I've got no idea why on this occasion I decided to drop it off last. It probably was to ensure that I did take the helicopter back. Okay then, I'll be perfectly honest with you, I do take the pyro, but there we go, I am quite the idiot. Okay, right then, so like I say, not much to report really. This is one of the better missions that one could hope for when delivering for the biker missions on cocaine or methamphetamine in particular. It will grant us a rather large payday, and it will only take, as I say, around about a quarter of an hour to accomplish. Okay, then here we go now. The last, or rather the fifth drop is down here, so let's go make that, shall we? Okay, there we go. Now all I need to do is head on back to the airfield, and there I go, and there I go. Okay, coming back into the airfield now. Got to try to touch it down without crashing, and just about managed it. Okay, right then, here we go. We're going to hop into a second helicopter. Now, may I recommend, before you check the location of the drops, make sure that the rotor blades are turning. Once the rotor blades are turning, you can check the map quite safely. However, should you check the map before you actually engage the engine, then you will find you will need to do that once you come out of the map, and that will cost you a couple of seconds. Okay, then here we go. Now we're heading along. As you can see, I've decided to cut out the actual transitional journey towards the drops here, because who really cares? And okay, here we come along now, coming along for the sixth drop, the first, I should say, of the second lot, but this is really the sixth drop. Okay, here we go now. As you can see, there really is not much problem with this mission. The only advice that I would give you, perhaps, is try not to go too high in the air. If one is too far above the destination, for some reason, on some occasions, I have found that it does not register, and you have to descend. So keep above the buildings, so you don't crash into any electrical wires or pylons or any such nonsense like that, and you should be okay really. At the height that I'm flying at, perhaps now is advisable. Like I say, not too high that you can't actually make the drop successfully, and not so low that you're going to fly straight into a wall. Okay then, and I have to admit I have done that on more than one occasion. Righty-o, here we go, dropping number 7 now, and boom, there we go. Right, okay, jolly good. Right, this really is rather easy. Now, as a general rule, like I say, when I do get a drop down here, right at the docks, whoops, okay, we jumped ahead there, didn't we? Yeah, so when I do get a drop down here, which is regular, I must say, I do tend to take the pyro back. I make this drop last and take the pyro, but for this video I've decided to show you the benefits of remaining within the helicopter. Okie dokie, righty-o. Right then, here we go. How much time have we taken so far? Okay, coming up on about 12 minutes now. Right, okay then, let's see how quickly we can get this mission completed. Okay, we still got 2 more on this particular circuit, I suppose, so let's crack on. I'm just trying to think now if there is any other advice that I can give you for this particular mission. As I say, flying over to Mackenzie's Field is usually the advisable thing. As soon as the mission starts, the clock is ticking, so the quicker you can get there, the better, and a Presser Mark II or a Hydra are both jolly good ways of going about that. Okie dokie, right then. Once one gets to the airfield, as I say, climb inside a helicopter, but do not check the map until once one has turned on the engine so the rotor blades are rotating. Once the rotor blades are rotating, one can simply check the map, plot a decent course, or the most expedient course that you feel appropriate, and then simply commence with your journey. Like I say, not flying too high when you make one's drops, and certainly not flying too low so that you have any unfortunate accidents. Okay, here we go. Right, this is the last 5 here. So we're going, I suppose, 11 through 15, is it? Okay, or yes, there we go. Okay, well, now on this particular run, we're going to cut ahead here because there doesn't feel much point in having to drag out the whole video. So we'll just skip ahead here. I think I've got across any points that I really wish to make. Okay then, there we go. So like I say, get to the airfield as quickly as possible. Once you have got the helicopter running, check the map and plot a rather expeditious course around the map, which are whatever you think there will be fastest. Fly at a sensible height, the sort of height that I'm at right now really would be advisable. And on the return journey, why not just take the helicopter instead of trying to switch vehicles? Okay, so there we go, like I say, coming up to what, about 17 minutes on this run, and there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. And as a little bonus on this video, I've decided to include a 3-minute Hydra Headhunter special. Okay, then here we go.
Boss? Yeah, I know, it's your EA. Look, I really think you should check out this vehicle cargo opportunity and...
Yeah, she really is a most irritating individual, that woman, I have to say. Okay then, so here we go now, launching the Headhunter mission, and we've got 15 minutes on the clock, and we've got 4 targets spread across the city. Okay then, there we go, shouldn't represent too much of an obstacle to us, to be quite honest. Now, when doing Headhunter, I do recommend the Hydra or the Oppressor Mark II, both are a jolly good way of undertaking the mission, but I prefer the Hydra because I like overkill. Okay, there we go. Now we've locked onto the first target there, and a good technique here is to fire a couple of missiles to destabilize the car, and then fire a couple of more after a short period to allow the occupants to disembark from their vehicle, rendering them without armor, and then simply destroy them. Okay, right. Okay, now we're going down again. Now that is to say that no matter how much one shoots at it, these cars generally... Okay, here we go. Right, okay, what's going on there? Yeah, it's like I was saying. Right, okay, we're going to get a lot... No, we're going to lose it again. Okay, now I'll just tell you what I was saying. So, yes, the general problem here is that no matter how much you shoot at these vehicles, they generally have so much armor that they're going to stop and the chap's going to get out and run away. So what I like to do is to fire a couple of shots just to rattle them, really. They will stop the car, the chap that you're after will get out, and when he's running away, I suppose one could say, that's when to take him out. He no longer has the protection of the armoured car, you see, and it makes it a lot easier. Okay, why not do some barrel rolls? There we go, jolly good. After all, right, okay, now I've been jetting along there. I'm going to come out into the hover mode and see if I can't locate my target. Right, okay, there we go. This could be a bit tricky. Yes, this one actually, I believe he's, there we go, between those 2 trucks down there somewhere, I think. Okay, I think that could be him. Can't get a clean shot at him right now. Okay, jolly good, right, okay, we've got 3 minutes down, effectively, and 1 more target remaining. Okay, now I believe this will net us somewhere around $25,000. And so the quicker one can get it done, the better, really. Okay, and as I say, the target for this particular mission is 3 minutes. That really is quite achievable. I've heard tell of people doing it in less, and I suppose it depends upon the proximity of the different targets to one another. On this occasion, I'll be lucky to get it in 3. I've got about 25 seconds remaining. Okay, then here we go. Where is he? He's down here somewhere. There we go, I've got a lock on. Is that it? And there we go. Yes, I do believe I did that in under 3 minutes. Okay, jolly good. So that's $20,000 I got for that, but still, for 3 minutes of gameplay, not too shabby. Okie dokie. And like I say, I hope you've enjoyed that video. It really is rather sort of irrelevant to put this Headhunter at the end, but why not? Okie dokie. Thank you for watching.